Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I put this video up on my Instagram. My Instagram is The Real Boyce Watkins, and it was a question about whether or not Steve Harvey stole a joke from Mark Curry. And for some reason, that's a big deal. I guess for comedians, stealing somebody else's joke is a big deal. And the joke involved Halloween costumes, wearing a box, and pretending to be a UPS worker. And my verdict is that, yes, the joke was stolen. Yes, Steve has a lot to answer for on that. And I guess if it is sacrilegious for comedians to steal each other's jokes, it is what it is. But here, I have a theory on it, right? Here's my theory. My theory is that Steve did not write that joke, that one of his writers stole that joke. Now, obviously, that does not excuse the fact that the joke might have been taken, from Mark Curry. But it was 20 years old, and I guess, whoever wrote that joke for Steve, or maybe Steve wrote it, I don't know. I think that there's something there in terms of a credibility issue. But I think also, it almost kind of speaks to kind of running an organization too. Sometimes if you have a big company and you got people to work for you, sometimes the person that works for you may do some crazy stuff that you don't even know about. I'm not going to say Steve, didn't do anything sinister. He may have. But I will say also, when you guys start running businesses and stuff like that, when you have people that work for you, you got to watch what they're doing. Because I've had that happen where somebody that was working for me did something that I didn't even know about, and everybody was blaming me. When you're the biggest fish, you're going to get, fried first, right? They're going to go after you first. And so I don't know how to handle it. I guess Steve could just not say anything about it and hope it goes away. Or maybe Steve can issue a little statement and kind of say, look, a guy that worked for me wrote this joke. It turns out that it was taken, and I didn't do it deliberately, and I apologize, and it is what it is. I mean, and I think also, remember this too, Mark Curry probably would not be making this attack on Steve if Curry's career was really popping, because that's the thing. When you get big and you got guys that get jealous of you and stuff like that, and they want to have what you have, then they're going to find any reason, any excuse to say your success is not valid, you're not legit. And I'm not a fan of that either. I'm not trying to sit here and defend Steve Harvey all day at all. But, whether you like Steve or not, and I'm going to tell you, y'all seen me, I've really had some issues with Steve. You have to give him credit for the fact that he's successful. And whatever that means, right? Success comes with a price. He's paid a price that many of us would not pay. I don't know if I'd want to pay that price because it's come with some reputational damage. But at the same time, I don't think that Steve was trying to hurt anybody with this. I just can't imagine him saying, oh, I'm going to steal this joke, and this joke is the thing that's going to make me successful and famous. No, it's just, maybe he had a writer that went rogue or whatever. But anyway, if you want to see the joke and make the decision for yourself, most of the people on my Instagram felt that the joke was stolen. Go to my Instagram. My Instagram is The Real Boyce Watkins, and you can actually see the joke there. Also, I put it on my Twitter with Dr. Boyce Watkins 1, Dr. Boyce Watkins 1, and just look at it and just tell me what you think. And also just be careful. The people that you have on your team, you got to make sure that they understand what your orders are, but also be ready for controversy. If you become successful, famous, whatever it is you're trying to do, you're gonna at some point have somebody accuse you of being a bad person. That just kind of comes with the territory, and I just encourage you to be ready for that. It's hard to see when you're not there yet, but believe me, I've seen a little bit of the mountaintop, and I can tell you, I'm not a Steve Harvey at all. I'm not trying to be. But you get up there, it gets real interesting at that point. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day, and take care. Peace.